Hi, my name is Astrid. Welcome to my book talk. This brief condensation to my evil finally destroyed the balance of my soul. This quote pretty much summarizes how horrific and gothic this novella was. It tells you how evil took over his soul, what you won't understand if you read the book, but it is a very important quote that I took from the novella, which I think pretty much summarizes how this novel goes. This story takes place in London, but in the time in the story, it was kind of like dark and mysterious place, right? And his friends' names are Dr. Lanyon and Utterson, which is his friend and also his lawyer. Utterson is his lawyer as well. So, and the other character is Paul. Paul is his servant, so he's Jekyll's servant. And the last character is Hyde. Hyde, I'm not going to tell you who he is. You really need to read this novella in order to understand what he really is, who he really is. So he's a mysterious character. So basically the story is about a man, which was Hyde. The whole story was trying to figure out who he really was, right? So one day, Utterson was walking with his cousin Enfield, and Enfield tells Utterson a story about a man, which turned out to be Hyde, who trampled the girl, so he walked over the girl. That's what they said at the time, right? So after this, Utterson tries to figure out who was the person that did that. After like a long time passed with Jekyll turning like really weird, he was being really weird. Time passed, and Utterson, he suspects something's up with Jekyll, right? So, something's happened, right? And then, Hyde commits another crime. He actually kills a man. Like, yeah, a man who was very well recognized, and they discovered that it was him because he used a stick and he hit him, and they found the stick broken in his house, and it turned out to be Hyde, right? Which is the evil side. Let's say the evil side. We don't know who Hyde is. I'm not gonna tell you who Hyde is. You'll have to read to find out. So basically that happens, and Utterson is trying to find Hyde, and he's trying to like know what's really happening with him and Jekyll, because apparently Jekyll wrote that when he died, all his belongings would go to Hyde, and Utterson knew that because he's also his lawyer, so he knew that. There are two conflicts in this story, right? The main conflict is in Jekyll's mind. Jekyll is trying to figure out if he wants to be evil or good, like it's right here. If he wants to be evil or good. The other conflict is that Utterson, which is his friend and his lawyer, he thinks there's something wrong with Jekyll, so he's trying to figure out what it is, which is one of the conflicts of the story. One lesson that I took from this book, there are many, but one of the lessons that I took from this book was that it's about science, and it taught me that I should not overthink stuff and not let science take over my mind, because it can go very wrong. And in this book, if you read this book, you will understand why. Honestly, I love this book. You have to like really think about what the book was saying. It didn't just tell you what was happening. You had to like figure out what was going on, and it also had a ton of suspense, which for me, honestly, I like suspenseful movies and stuff because you don't know what's gonna happen next, so you keep. In this case, reading was a novella written down. You have to keep reading to figure out what's going on, and we didn't just tell you what was going on. You couldn't even imagine what was happening, like other novellas or other movies or other books, which you can like figure out what's going on and just predict the future. saying it like that. Also, since I like this book so much, I would recommend it to you guys, especially because I didn't tell you who Hyde was. So I really want you to know who Hyde really is and what he actually did, all the stuff he did, which was good or bad. I don't know. You have to figure that out. And yeah, honestly, if you like suspense, you will love this book. And I think, in my opinion, it was great.